You got to listen to these people, and you won't do it in a cycle. You won't do it in 2 cycles. You may not do it in 6 cycles. But if you keep showing up and if you keep fighting for those issues, and it's public education, but it's also infrastructure that gets concentrated in the big cities and never makes it to rural America. Because guess what? Republicans don't have to deliver. There's no competition in November. So if they bring home the bacon or they don't, if they show up for a town hall or they never hold one, it just doesn't matter. They are guaranteed to win. So fighting on every front, I think, is incredibly important. And there's just, folks would show up at events that I'd hold in Canadian Texas and Junction, Texas, and very often opponents would outnumber supporters, right?
Sure.
But even those opponents, the folks who would protest my visit, would come up to me afterwards and they say, Ted Cruz never visits Junction. I've never seen Greg Abbott. I've never seen any statewide candidate or official. You're the only guy who's shown up. And it's almost, this is our chance to come out and, voice our frustration or excitement or whatever at anybody. And you're the guy. And so, it was my chance to listen and to learn. Sometimes to take some shit from people, but also to connect with folks who felt completely abandoned by my party. Often the most vulnerable in a given community. Now they know there's a champion out there who's going to do everything he can, or the next candidate she can, to make sure that someone's representing them and serving them in a position of power. So it's a long, tough grind. You can't do it through money. You can't do it through digital. You can only do it in person, and not enough Democrats are doing that.
Man, you're singing my buddy Justin Canoe at the Tennessee Holler. You're singing his hymn book. If you ever want to go to Tennessee, you guys can do something together. There, he's working on that same thing. There's another group in Texas